It'll be like 20 years before the American bully gets back to where it used to be, is what they say. That's a lie, too. That's a lie, man. Come on, man. I mean, you have to really look at it. Edge is already created. I mean, it is the dog that it has came out to be for the last almost, at least 10 years. Edge has been looking the same for 10 years. I mean, you ain't gonna get no better look than that out of the bully, period. When you get a beautiful look like Edge, you ain't gonna get no better look than that anyway. It'll be 20 years before the American bully gets back to where it used to be. That, I think, is a lie. Because Edge is already created. It's already here. People have edge dogs already. So what do you mean 20 years? Edge is already here. It's already a created foundation. If you would like to take the Edge dog and add a different blood to it, that's you. That's what you would like to do. Even if you own your own registry, that's still what you would like to do. But the official Razor's Edge is already here, and it's been here for a very long time. It's already here. That's another thing. See, people keep talking about the split. Well, let me tell you something. The split should come from the whole bully, period. Razor's Edge should be split from the whole bully, period. Because it's already been had its look, and it ain't gonna never change. It hasn't changed in the last 10, 15 years. Razor's Edge, period, hasn't changed in the last 15 years. It hasn't changed. It still looks the same. So when it comes to the bully, period, Edge need to be separated from it, period. And that's a fact. You can't take a dog that's already created and then destroy it. And a lot of people really say he's not done. Razor's Edge is not done. That's a lie. That's a lie. Razor's Edge is done. Razor's Edge is a done dog. Everybody has everybody that has an edge. When you breed that Edge, if it's a real Edge dog, your Edge looks just like everybody else Edge dog. Edge repeats himself every single breeding. That's the only American bully that you don't have to worry about coming out with all kind of different desirable puppies. You don't have to worry about that with Razor's Edge. They gonna come out brindle. They gonna come out blue brindle. They gonna come out gray brindle. And they gonna come out looking like 100% Edge dogs with the nice eyes. Every last one of them gonna have the same face. How you gonna tell me that's not a done dog? How you gonna tell me that dog ain't done? That dog is as done as it's gonna get. You as a breeder can breed whatever you want to it. And add to it if you want to. Add more bully to it if you want to. But the Edge that stepped out way back in the early 90s, way back in the early 2000s, that Edge dog is done. If you own one of those dogs, that dog should really officially be an AKC dog. It's done. It's done. Edge is done. Come on, y'all. Let's just keep it real. Edge is done. It's done. You can look anywhere for him at a Razor's Edge dog. Anywhere. If it's a Razor's Edge dog, it'll look just like the next person's Razor's Edge dog. If it's an American bully, it'll look different. But if it's an Edge dog, it'll look just like the next person's Edge dog. So when it comes to a split, I really think that should be split too. That should be split too. If your dog ain't Razor's Edge, he should be split. He should be split. If he ain't Razor's Edge, he should be split. And that's real talk. Yeah, to split the whole game. Just split everything. Just split it all in half. Split it. For real. Just split it all in half, man. Hold on. Split the whole game in half if it's not Razor's Edge. Because you got extremes. You got this American bully. The nano bully. You have the American bully and the nano bully. I mean, it's a lot of bullies. It's a lot of bullies with a lot of different bully names. But it's only one dog that carries Razor's Edge. It's a lot of bullies with a lot of different bully names. But it's only one dog that carries Razor's Edge. And that's the Razor's Edge dog. So I agree with splitting. I agree with the whole, we finna split up the American bully thing. I agree with it all. I think Razor's Edge should be took out of anybody's class, anybody's category. I don't think it should be added nor implemented in anybody's category. You know what I'm saying? You can put it in your program, but it shouldn't be allowed in your category. If your dog ain't Edge, that should be a whole new class. Yeah, you can be a dog like Demon Boy. They call the dogs like Demon Boy different. They call them blends. So if you got a blend, because a lot of y'all got blends, you know what I'm saying? That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? We blended this and we blended that. So we came up with blends. And that's what the new breeds are called. Okay? So if you have a blend, then yeah. You know what I mean? That's a bully. That's what you call a bully. A blended dog is a bully. That's what you call a bully. If you have a blend. If you have a Razor's Edge, then you have a edge dog, a Razor's Edge, the face of the bully. And we all know it's the face of the bully. I don't know why people, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I laugh at is when I ask somebody, I say, hey, do you think that Razor's Edge is the face of the bully? And people look at you and say, hell no. Edge can never be the face of the bully. Edge is the face of the bully. Come out of the 90s, I'm staying in the 90s. I'm staying in the 90s because I see what y'all what the masses is dropping on the ground. The masses are dropping brachiocephalic dogs on the ground. The masses are dropping small dogs on the ground. And most of us have no choice but to accept one of those dogs. What you gonna do? Breed your own dog? Because that's the onlyest way you have a choice. Is to breed your own pits and Amstaffs and Ryan dogs and Ruffian dogs and Watch dogs. Go get you some Camelot dogs. Go, you know what I mean? Breed your own stuff. And take away the Bulldog. But for right now, the Bulldog is here to stay, and we all know that. Oh, we all know that. The Bulldog is here to stay. That's one thing that has to be said for everybody to understand. Unless you go into a Razor's Edge, certified Razor's Edge breeder. If you are not going to a certified Razor's Edge breeder, then any other bloodline that you get, no matter what it is, has Bulldog in it. And it may have other dogs in it too, because, you know, the desirable traits and the desirable colors came from the other dogs that was implemented in the programs. If they wanted something from that dog, they throw it to a bully, get the colors. You know, the masses did what they wanted to do. The masses did what they wanted to do. But there's a few prominent people out here that kept that edge dog. They kept the Razor's Edge, the face of the bully. Y'all just love to shit on the face of the bully. The masses love to shit on the face of the bully. They love to say Edge ain't the face of the bully. But y'all dogs came from Edge. The looks of y'all dogs came from Edge. Anybody's dog who got one of the little bitty dogs or the new breed of bully, the nano dog, you know, the extremes, all that. Wasabis. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all like Wasabi. He's a real small dog, but you know, Wasabi came from the American bully breed. Face of the bully, Razor's Edge. Let's keep it facts. He wasn't a bulldog though, but you know, face of the bully, man. You know, and then you got people, the truth has to come out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. So some people will come out and say, yeah, we used to breed bulldogs in the program back in the days. Yeah, we did. Sometimes the truth got to come out. You know what I mean? You can't die on your lie. If you died on your lie, then nobody would know it was a lie. So you got to throw it out there before you die. Now, you know what I'm saying? You hear, yeah, we bred bulldogs in there too. There was a few bulldogs bred in there too. Well, we all knew that. It take a dummy to not know that. When you see a dog and his facial features have totally changed from American Pit Bull Terrier, you know it's something that happened there. Something happened there. Y'all just didn't want to admit it. And then when people admitted it, they got ridiculed. They got stepped on. They got slapped in the face for it. It wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't good. You know what I mean? If you got to talking about bulldogs was added to the program, people would get mad. But in reality, the people that got mad was some of the people that was doing it because you was actually hitting the nail on the head. And that's a fact. You was hitting the nail on the head. So if you think that dog's been bred to a Boston Terrier because he's got brindle on him and he's got that little tuxedo look to him, guess what? You're right. And if you can see that dog has a kink tail that kinks 3 different ways, then you think that this dog may have some bulldog in him. You may be right. You know, if you could clearly see that this dog has a pushed in face and his muzzle is black, this dog got a black muzzle. Now, I ain't gonna say, because you know Remy had a black muzzle, but he had a real muzzle. Some of these bully dogs have pushed in faces with black muzzles. You gonna tell me that ain't a Pekingese look? I mean, you know what? If you want to live your lie, you can. I don't have to live it with you. I just know that look comes from a Pekingese, and then some of y'all's dogs is a little bit sandy. Why is this dog so sandy? Well, he does look like a Chinese Shar-Pei, you know, by the nose. I mean, it's a lot of you cats out here that got to keep it real. When you bred that Chinese Shar-Pei to the bully, it kind of did something to the nose. You know what I'm saying? It made it like wider, more rounder, you know, and each one of them had that same wrinkle right in the middle of the nose. That same wrinkle right in the middle of the nose. And like I told y'all, check the tongues, because if the tongues is purple, we know where that dog came from. We know where it came. I do. Yeah, I do. I've never seen a pit bull with a purple tongue, but anything is possible nowadays, you know. Anything's possible. Pit bulls with purple tongues and stuff, you know. I mean, you know what I mean? You got furry French bulldogs running around here, and you know what I mean? The dog, they done bred the French bulldog to a fucking Pomeranian, and they turned him into a fluffy dog. And, you know, it's all kinds of stuff you got to be aware of. I'm talking about completely aware of. When you're aware of these things, then nobody can pull a fast one on you. So I'm just trying to keep people aware that, you know, so every now and then you might be getting scammed when you buy a puppy. Because more than likely, that dog has American Bulldog in it. It's not just a full-blooded American bully. It has American Bulldog in it. It probably has some French Bulldog in it. It probably has some Pekingese in it. It probably has some Boston Terrier in it. This dog may have some OD Bulldoggy in it, some English Bulldog in it, some Chinese Shar-Pei in it, some Pomeranian in it, some Shih Tzu in it, some oh man, the list goes on when it comes to the bully now. The list goes on. And all I'm doing is just throwing the list out. That's all. That's all, family. I'm just throwing the list out, you know, of all the things. You got Merle dogs. There's so many different Merle dogs out there that Merle could have came from. So many different Merle dogs out there that Merle could have came from. Okay? So, you know, be aware of what you're getting when you purchase a bully. Because if you didn't breed that yourself, and you didn't get it from a edge breeder, man, ain't no telling what you're getting. That's one hell of a mutt you picking up right now. Face the bully.